Sutherland Sharks are one of the top clubs in NBL1 East in 2023, with their men's team in 4th and their women's team in 6th. The Sharks have a star-studded lineups including Sydney Flames' Lauren Nicholson and Sydney Kings' Lochie Hutchinson, plus deep squads with plenty of skill. Both Bears teams are sitting in 3rd on the ladder as they travel to the Shire for what could be a finals preview. Welcome to 2 Feet in the Paint's NBL1 preview show. And NBL1 East is back, finally. I mean, that long weekend was grueling, Garen. I mean, you had to go down to Melbourne, I had to go up to the Gold Coast just to catch a bit of basketball. But no worries, the Bears are back in action this week against the Sutherland Sharks down at the Shark Tank. So we're going to start off with the men's team. Great start to the season for the Sharkies, and that's all been led by, in my opinion, their best player. I mean, it was very hard to pick, Lochie Hutchinson. Now, he had that Kings experience for the last few seasons as a development player, and that's really showing off. I mean, 17 points, and Lochie Hutchinson not only scores a lot for them, but is their primary ball handler.
4 rebounds, 3 assists, so he does it all, like you said. One of their bright spots, one of their top scorers, and a long-time Sharky, Adrian Cabrera as well. So averaging about 10.9 on the season, just under 11 points a game. Another one of those guys that can really let it go in, runs the point at times, can run the shooting guard, great combo guard.
Now, looking at the front court, Garen, there's so much talent there as well, including their newest import, Garen, has been making a huge impact this season.
Yeah, Marquel Beasley from Illinois, from Chicago, so yeah, a lot of experience. And Fort Lewis Skyhawks was his college, good program there, and putting up 16 and 8 on the season, so big body presence, really physical tools, physical nature, can back down, can play that bully ball style, bouncy power forward. So yeah, his strength just shows through his play style. And he really operates in that dunker spot, can really finish and operate around there, has a good array of moves also. Easy lobs or easy feeds around the position, around the ring, sort of like that DeAndre Jordan lob.
You throw it up there and Marco Beasley will get it. Maybe not even the flashiest player, but his dunks are seriously impressive, Garen. I mean, when he gets up there, really shakes the Shark Tank. And also does this other player we would like to talk about. Not too sure if he's going to be playing this weekend. Of course, we're talking about Deng Gak. In 2023, averaging 14 and 6 rebounds, but that's just from 2 games. So he's been in and out of the lineup. Previously played with the Ballarat Miners in NBL1. Back in 2022, has that experience with the University of Miami. Played all 4 of his college years there.
Probably played with Vasiljevic in Miami.
Yeah, potentially. A lot of Australian talent being known to go to Florida, as well as Denver, as well as like St. Mary's Gales.
St. Mary's,
as well.
Yeah, I was just about to say St. Mary's.
So Deng Gak, I mean, keep an eye on him if he is playing. You'll definitely notice him out there because when he rises above the ring, it is monstrous. And he'll be putting holes in the Shark Tank glass, as will Geoff Gerlach, Garen, one of the best centers in the league.
Absolutely, 13 and 8 on the season. Has been a part of the Sharks program for quite a while now, I believe. Sydney Boys High alumni, based off our stats nuggets we got here.
Yeah.
And his college was Concordia, so shout out to Concordia, a physiology major. And his style is very old school big, back to the basket, fancy footwork around the ring, can occasionally hit that mid-range and play make out of the post like you wouldn't believe. So shout out to Geoff Gerlach and expect him to have a dominant style game against your North Bears at the Shark Tank. So it's going to be great. And now we're moving on to the female basketball squad, the NBL1 East women.
Sitting on a 10-5 record and leading the way, as always, with the Sharkies is Lauren Nicholson. Garen, what you been doing this season?
Yeah, well, formerly with the Townsville Heat, now with the Flames, so has a lot of WNBL experience. 26 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists on 51% shooting.
Wow.
She can drive in, she can break down the defense, she has that mid-range pop, she can hit it from 3, she can do it from all angles basically, and a really reliable ball handler that can run the offense for this team. And who else you got for this team?
Maddy Norris as well, Garen. I mean, she might not be the flashiest player, but Maddy Norris just contributes night in, night out for the Sutherland Sharks team. Especially that 3-point shooting off those pick and pop situations or just simply off a catch and shoot. Maddy Norris is dead-eyed. And another scorer who's just really stepped up with Vanessa Panusas moving over to the Sydney Comets this season. But the Sharkies really haven't skipped a beat. And another huge player that's been stepping up, to fill that void that a few of the players have left is Maddy Norris's running mate, Emily Garland, the big body in the middle. Such a reliable finisher, a good rebounder, and a great defender. Really clogs up the paint, makes it very difficult for offensive players to get those easy shots up. Even if she's not blocking them, she's influencing the shot as well. It's not just the defense for Emily Garland. 14 points on the season. So ultra reliable, especially in that dunker spot, has a great post-up game too, so can really complement Maddy Norris as more of that stretch big. That Garland-Norris front court's really been tearing it up. There's also two former Bears suiting up for the Sutherland Sharks at the moment. Garen, who you got?
Yeah, Kelly Hovita and Gabby Nancarrow. Kelly's one of those players that can really light it up. The opportunity is given, and she's sort of reverted to the veteran role this season with players like Lauren Nicholson. She's definitely someone that can light up the scoreboard, has a great pull-up in transition.
Oh, yeah.
Great person off the court, actually, also. Played for the Hunters, played for the Bears, back with the Sharks. Ton of experience everywhere she's played. Played AFL a few seasons ago as well.
Wow.
Took time off basketball. So a multi-talented athlete that can really be the dark horse of this Sharks team. And who else we got? Gabby Nancarrow, James.
Yeah, Gabby Nancarrow played Youth League and NBL1 for the Bears for the last few seasons. But yeah, back with the Sutherland Sharks now. She's really starting to pick up as the season's got along. We know with Gabby Nancarrow, she's great at getting those seals in the paint, always in good positions, and great footwork for a big as well. Has a great scoop to the hoop. So starting to get a few more minutes with the Sutherland Sharks team and been rewarded. I think had a double-double in their last game. So Gabby Nancarrow, good to see her flourishing down at the Shark Tank. And one final shout out to Tim O'Grady, one of my good mates, is one of the physios for the Sutherland Sharks, one of the best physios in New South Wales. So go check him out. Shout out to the Gravy Baby, of course. We're mates throughout the week, throughout the year, but when the Sharks and the Bears play, there's no love lost. Baby, oh. Yeah, just doing what he does. Not repping Sydney Southwest though. So if you can't make the game, it's a bit of a trip down to Sutherland. Make sure you tune in to nbl1.com.au/east. If not, head down to Sutherland, go to Engadine Macca's and check it out. Be all on there on Saturday.
Or check out the Bellevue Hotel or the Bellevue restaurant down there also. If you're not into fast food, you're not into Macca's, some great restaurants in the Sutherland Shire district.